Ethereum Model 1 already confirmed this will be a re-entry possibility. Alright, what did you see? I was pre-planning this in a range, you came into demand, and there you formed your Model 1. I want to pull back, break of structure, and an entry. Guys, if this isn't spoon feeding, I don't know what else is. Let's get over it. When we came into high time from supply, so this was supply, we obviously bounced from it. This was most obvious the demand ever, I mean. And then you draw your range from low to high, and then you see you formed your range right there. And what did we have there? Your first deviation. And you can see, hey, this looks like 2 deviations. Yeah, that's right. But on a higher time frame, you can see that it was only 1 deviation. All right, you can see right here, 1 deviation. So could you have traded this Model 1 on the lower time frame? You could have traded it. Would have been the most high probability? No, because the time displacement between tab 2 and tab 3 was just S. So this was your first deviation, aka your tab 2, and this was your tab 1. Now you're watching for your tab 3, and what did we got here? We already got a Model 1 which kind of broke structure right here. You first wicked it, it was a break. Would I have traded it? No, because our R was not amazing. The RR would have been, what was it, 1.3, so that's not worth it at all to trade it. But this was a fed Model 1, so now you're watching for a pullback to enter, and just really look at it. There you can see what happened. All right, let's see where extreme liquidity is, because your extreme liquidity is your first move down before going up. So this is your extreme liquidity. Boom, put it on your chart, and now you're waiting for your extreme liquidity to grab, and you didn't grab it here, so you're waiting right now, and you play it. And when you play it, you can see we grabbed it, and we were leaving liquidity behind on the upside, a lot of liquidity behind on the upside. So could you have traded it already right here? Yes. Was it behind the charts? No. So this was not a trade for me. I was not behind the desk. You could trade it all the way higher, and then you have a 5RR. Very nice. I didn't take it, but because the entry I'm gonna explain right now is another entry, and we were fucking around right there, we were going high. Very interesting happened, because when you go on a low time frame, you can see you left a lot of liquidity behind. Right there, all those highs. Look at this. This is just all liquidity. So this will be a big squeeze up when you go higher, and you took extreme liquidity there in a higher time frame. And what you can see is you came into demand here. You had your last candle down before going up, leaving an inefficiency. You came into demand. Can we refine this demand even more? Let's see. That will be even more amazing. You can see you had this even last candle before leaving an inefficiency, and then you can see we came into that level and went higher, and you wicked it right there. You had a perfect bottom, all those highs above, which is only liquidity. Now you're only waiting for a break of structure. Where's your break of structure? Right there. This is going to be your break of structure. You're waiting for price to go above that point. You wicked it first, then you broke it. Entry is there. Stop loss goes below that, and then you target the range high. But this was such an insane RR trade. Your R would be 16 RR. That's literally insane. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna watch for partial TPs along the way. Of course, you're not, when you're up 16 RR, that's insane. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna watch what are our TPs gonna be, and you can see some supply right here. You can see supply, and this is your first real supply in the range at the EQ. Let's see if it's backed by the volume profile as well, because that gives another confidence, and it's backed by the volume area high. And what you can see in a minute is that we indeed rejected from a point. So there, I personally would have sold 50% of my bag, where you will be up 7 RR already, which is absolutely crazy. And when you see it pumping through the supply, you can even take it to the volume area high, and then you're up very nice 8.5 RR. So that's absolutely insane. Right now it's going lower, so that is the reason why you take profits as well. This is their trade in real time, which Michael Insider gave live on his X. In the circle, this is gonna happen every day. Enter the gulag. See you in the next video, guys. Ciao, ciao.